And this is very important in reference to history of politicians that are corrupt or business people that are thieves and mutilators and satellite controllers in their history of their crimes. Just because you weaseled your way into some political title does not erase the history of you people violating my parents or you people violating my life. See, some of these people was criminals that tried to murder me when I was a little boy. These people tried to murder my parents. These people tried to steal land before they got into politics, or maybe they had some relative in politics and dirty government or something. The courts still outrank dirty government. Just because you weaseled your way into some political position or some government branch does not erase and does not uplift your title above the restraining orders of which had been put on your people for your violations of your people violating my life. And in reference to this German person that claims there's some German royal, you have no royal status in America. The only place you have status would be in Germany. And there really is no such thing as a German royal, as most people might say. And that castle in Germany was not an original German castle, was it? It was built by another country or something. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Either way, there is no such thing as German royalty in America. You want to put your DNA on record in the courtroom? If you stole any of my DNA and you tried to claim that you were a royal, you must get prosecuted. If you tried to put my DNA in your body when your people have stolen sperm or blood, or you tried to steal my penis, or you damaged my teeth, or you caused me any physical harm, or you tried to steal any of my family history or any diamonds from any of parts of my anatomy. And there are diamonds inside my penis that my parents had put there. So if you tried to steal my penis, you do get the death penalty, and you do go to prison for the rest of your fucking life. And any of the penis that they have stolen, they must get prosecuted for, and they get put in prison for whoever they are or whatever they've tried to do to me. So if you didn't know, in reference to my royal penis, there are royal diamonds in my royal penis that my mother and father had put there when I was a little boy. So, in reference to your activities of you claiming you were some German royal, you have no royal status in America. I don't even know if you have any tourist status. But you trying to claim that you thought you were going to dominate the American people, claiming you were some German royal or Middle Eastern royal, you need to go back to your own fucking country. You don't have no legal status of royalty in America. And you won't ever. This is a European America. America is mixed with Europeans too. The original 13 colonies, English colonies, European history of other things too. And a little Asia and friendly countries around the world that are friendly with America. In reference to this government Nazi, or these Middle Eastern people trying to claim that they were royalty and they tried to murder off Americans, or they tried to dominate America. No, you have no legal right. You don't have no status that you people have claimed. And in reference to anybody that got into government or their family had been in government, or you lied under oath claiming you weren't in government when my mother had prosecuted your people or your families for your crimes, those records of those court cases and your identities must be revealed. If you are found guilty to have been in the United States branches of government, such as the CIA, FBI, NSA, or task force divisions, or drug enforcement agencies, and you've tried to steal my wealth or tried to hold me hostage or any other branch of government, and you tried to abuse me, or you've been lasering me with satellites or anything, or you tried to render me unconscious, and then you sexually assaulted me, or you tried to steal diamonds from my body, or you tried to steal my blood and sperm, and you tried to fake your DNA, or you tried to steal sperm and then you tried to use stolen children that tried to steal my mother and father's estates from me, you must get prosecuted for your crimes. I'm the only child of my mother and father. My parents gave me the estates before me ever having sex with any female. So, when I was born, I was the owner of my mother and father's estates because my parents gave me everything when I was a little boy. Not giving nothing away to children. If I have any children, not obligated. The Royal Protocol is a bloodline document. of 100% bloodline of my mother and father and grandparents. There won't ever be another person that's 100% bloodline of my mother and father's estates, only me. No matter what child, if I had a child in the future, they would not have the same DNA as my mother and father. And since I'm the only child of my mother and father, that is factually known in reference to history. So anybody trying to murder me or trying to steal or trying to gold dig can get prosecuted for their crimes. I'm the only child of my mother and father. Better quit hitting me in the throat, man. So in reference to any other person that came into America claiming they were some royal from another country and they tried to dominate America, and America is an English-speaking country, and that's the national language too. So in reference to, even though there's other languages that people speak in America, it is the national language. And in reference to these government people, if you tried to cover up that you had assaulted me or terrorized me in the past, government man, and then you got into a branch of government or you were covering up that you were from the CIA or the FBI, your history has to be revealed. When my mother had you people in court and prosecuted you for your crimes, and your people abusing me and terrorizing me, and your people trying to steal my identity, or your people trying to steal my penis, or you people trying to play, what's that movie called? The Chainling? Angelina Jolie's in that movie. It's about these people trying to play the switcheroo game with children or something. Maybe some people could watch that movie. It's called The Chainling or something. It's where these government people switched Angelina Jolie's character's child in the movie and then tried to force her to live with that child or tried to force her to raise that child or something. That's bullshit. That's illegal crimes of government too. So if you're wondering, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever, no matter what anybody says. I'm not lowering my status for nobody. And anybody cock-blocking me or blocking me from being at my mother and father's mansions, no matter who the fuck you are. If you fabricated or tried to frame me or tried to set up that you thought you outranked my freedom of speech or you thought you outranked me in America, you need to go into court. And it's going to be judged by the books. There is no political title in this country that would outrank me or my ownership or my rights of freedom or my rights of wealth in reference to my mother and father's estates. And don't forget, the timeline of information is very important. It says, don't ever touch me. If your government agents ever touched me, slandered my character, or kidnapped me, or held me hostage, or sexually assaulted me, or stole any blood or sperm, or postal mail, or monies, or checks or credit cards, you must get prosecuted. If you got my name wrong in reference to my birth name and you're in the American government, you must get prosecuted for your mistaken identity, intentional attempts of murder of what your people have been doing all these years. And your secretive satellite technology attacking and abusing and burning on me and damaging my face and teeth, you must get prosecuted no fucking matter what. You won't ever outrank me in America, motherfucker. Not never.